Whoa, before we start this video, I have released merch. That's right, we got 2 designs for apparel and 1 for a sticker. On Teespring, we got a support for gamers shirt for those days you're feeling more oppressed than usual. Second, have you ever wondered what the hell my icon is? Well, now you'll be able to wear that thing on a shirt or hoodie. And lastly, on Redbubble, we have the long-awaited Sociopath sticker, a quirky sticker using quirky comments from people who think that wishing terrible things on others is quirky. And if you're wondering, the reason why it's on Redbubble is because Teespring staff are a bunch of little bitches. So go on and get some merch. I promise it'll make your dick 30 times bigger and it'll make it 20% harder. It sure made mine. And now, let's get back to the video.
Warning, this merch will not actually make your dick longer and harder, but you'll still get a cool design. Please just help me. I can't pay Karen alimony or see my kids. Karen, you fucking bitch, please let me see my kids.
Fair warning, this topic does indeed piss me off. I will raise my voice, and this is definitely an arm-crossing moment. However, I cannot stoop myself so low to draw that sprite. Anyways, how's it been going, gamers? I know it's been a while, but as I mentioned before, I work, and writing scripts is stressful. Anyways, let's get to the point of this video. As you can tell from the title, we'll be talking about redesigns and the dismiss of sexualization in media, since they seem to have the same beliefs and morals. These are things that people would call Tumblr-ish. If you don't know what I'm referring to, then don't worry, I'll explain, and I'll even have some examples to show you. So, in case you're not aware, redesigns is simply designing something again or in a different way. So when it comes to character redesigns, it's normally just changing their clothes. There's plenty of redesigns that can do this right and look nice. For example, I saw this Bayonetta redesign, where she was given braids. Heck, I dig it. What about this redesign of Shantae? Oh, she looks so cute. Sure, it doesn't scream genie, but I can totally see her wearing that. See, so the thing about these good examples is that they can still stay respectful and true to the source material, unlike the ones I'm going to show you. So what did I mean before when I said that some of these designs can be Tumblr-ish? Well, using Shantae as the example again, this is what I mean. I really shouldn't have to explain why this is bad concept-wise, but let's go ahead and go through it. Trust me, this image on its own will make a good list of points. First of all, pointing jabs at the media's art style. People who do redesigns have an attitude usually like this. I don't know why. I guess some people just have sticks up their asses. Second, automatically associating exposed skin with sexuality, or, as the kids say, being horny. Listen, you might think I'm exaggerating or I'm digging too deep into that single point, but nah. I know this is what the artist thinks because they did this on a Risky Boots redesign where they admit, yeah, y'all fuckers just being horny. Last point, and this gets on my nerves tremendously. That point being the belief that if a female character is showing skin in any way, shape, or form, they are automatically reduced to fan service or eye candy. Yes, it is actually as stupid as it sounds. Again, you might think I'm exaggerating, but let me show you a few examples of this. Here's one. How come all the Danganronpa girls wear the shortest skirts in existence? Like, do you know how uncomfortable these things are? Yeah, that's probably just you, if I'm being honest. So, I was too late to screenshot the rest of this thread because they deleted it. However, this person does go on to fight with people in the comments about how Danganronpa is just an awful series that sexualizes their characters and how it's not cool to sexualize minors. Yes, that second part is true, but you do realize that a girl simply wearing a skirt doesn't make her sexualized. Here's another thing that makes me do the big thinking emoji. See, the characters in Danganronpa are either above 18 or their age isn't available. Also, don't bring up the "they're high schoolers" bullshit, because we all know their situations happen a few years into the future. For all we know, they could be above 20 years old. Actually, why don't we run by the characters in this example real quick? Kyoko Kirigiri, 19. Junko Enoshima, unknown. Akane Owari, non-specific, but she's in her early 20s. And lastly, Tenko Chabashira, unknown, but possibly 18. Do you get it yet? With many of the characters not having a public or canon age, you can't claim them to be minors because you don't know that. Also, I just want to point out, Kitty Kitty being in this example throws me off because, well, look at her. She's covered completely besides her legs showing. This is sexual to you? Sure says a lot about you if it does. Just saying. Next we have a gem that actually made its rounds not too long ago. Quick edit, because Atlas is back on their horny bullshit again. Wow, that comment. Stunning and brave. It just made the content 10 times better, don't you agree? No, in reality, what an absolute fucknut. So first things first, this character in the post is Kazumi from Persona 5. I don't play Persona, but I can get some details from just this intro. Really, the most important detail is that she's an athletic gymnast. Just knowing this fact makes it clear to me why she's designed the way she is. The fluffy ruffles, the threads flying off of her body that kind of resemble ribbons, her heels that resemble ballet shoes, and lastly the leotard. Now if you don't remember, when this character was released, she was ripped to shreds by people like this. People were saying that her outfit was way too revealing, saying it was too much, that Atlas just has a problem with sexualizing teenagers. Let's be honest to ourselves, this is nothing. What bothers everyone the most, though, is her wearing a leotard. It's treated as if it's some sort of crime. Has everyone gone brain dead, or did everyone just forget that sometimes athletes wear leotards? Some idiots are talking about how leotards are sexual and how they can easily slip off of you to show the world your coochie. No? That's not how leotards work, and I can speak as somebody who has done ballet for a good 3 years. They don't do that. Also, Jesus Christ, can a girl not show her damn legs without being seen as a sexual object? Apparently fucking not. Anyways, congrats to this user for seeing something sexual in something innocent, you absolute fucking degenerate. Okay, on to the next point before I lose my fucking mind. And yes, we are still on the Shantae image because there is still one more point to be made. The next and last point to explain is the inability to separate reality from fiction. Look, I get that some fiction can affect reality or people, but I think it's ridiculous when people try to tie reality to something that's clearly fictional. I swear, the most annoying thing I hear from people is, "Oh, her poor back," a reaction to seeing any woman with big tits. First of all, what do you have against big titties? Like, damn, that's some good shit. Secondly, and I shouldn't have to repeat this to you, it's goddamn fiction. Yes, some character designs can be outlandish or weird, but you know what? That's what makes character designing fun. If you want to make a design of a MILF in a revealing dress with a big fluffy coat, flashy rainbow hair, and a big pair of badongas, then you go ahead and you draw that. Character designers should have the same freedom as well. They should not have to listen to people who know jack shit about character design and less about how it's not realistic. A much bigger and more important point, again, they should be given the freedom to do this without being labeled as horny assholes or even a pedophile. Which, by the way, this mess of a thread could be a video by itself, but that's for another day. Well, I think I've certainly suffered enough. I've seen too many bad redesigns and nitpicks to genuinely believe that these people just hate women that show skin. I'm sure that that's not the case, but you could totally fool me. I'm exhausted at this point. I've worked and gathered up all my thoughts for a while now, so yeah, enjoy it. I'll just leave you with two things. First, a nice shout out to literally any redesign blog on Tumblr. You guys sure know how to take the fun and variety out of female characters with your boring outfits and your boring Minecraft bodies to match. Good job, guys. Secondly, I would like to leave you with the words of Yokotaro, who was the man behind the design of the protagonist in Nier Automata. When he was questioned about why she was a robot wearing heels about 1,000 years into the future, He simply answered, I just really like girls. And I can really appreciate someone who simply just designs something because it's cool. And I hope that everyone else can agree too. I'll see you later, gamers. Please take care of yourselves.